This is finally my what's on my iPhone video, and I'm going to show you guys all the tweaks and apps that I use on my phone. This is currently my phone case. I don't know if you guys can fully see it. It's the Chanel inspired case, and I just got a new camera, as you can see right there. Yeah, I just got a new camera, so glad to make videos. So this is my home screen. I don't know if it's gonna focus or if I should turn down my brightness. There we go. And then you see there's a clock down here at the bottom. I'll show you guys how I did that in a moment. So yeah, it's gonna put my lock. So this is the first thing you see when you open my phone. You see my icons and my folders and everything. So I'm just gonna go down the list of apps I have, or tweaks. So scrolling down, the first one is activator, which is basically just a bunch of like things, like you can activate anything. It's a useful tweak even though I don't use it much. Yeah, so alkaline, that's how you say it. It's basically for your battery, and the one that I have in my phone right now is semi-circular black battery theme. I downloaded it in Cydia. It is a free one, so this is it, and you just set it and respring everything. So there's that. Hold on, let me zoom in so I don't have to keep moving my hand. There we go. So the next thing is appdye. Appdye is basically what gives you the font color changes in your thing. Even though this isn't made for an iPhone, iOS, whatever, I still downloaded it and it still works. So you just choose you enable the tweak, and then you choose what you want it to like change colors of, and then you pick the dye color up here. So that's that. Cancel. Go back. So the next one is badge customizer, which is my badges right here. As you can see, my badges are a different color and they're in a different position, and that's what I use for my badges to be a different color. The next one is bigify. Bigify is how I get my icons to be this small. As you can tell, they're very small. And also to take away my labels of my icons. It basically lets you change the icons to how you want them to be and whatever. Camera tweak is a tweak that like advances your camera. So here we go. You see right here, when I swipe up, it gives me a timer and laps and different things, and basically it just gives me like more options. Up here there's options, and yeah, it gives you more options for your camera, which I recommend the tweak a lot because it's helpful. ccbackground is basically to get an image on your background for your settings right here. Then the next one is ccsettings, which is to get, is it this tweak? Yeah, the toggles, the extra toggles right here. The extra toggles when I swipe this way, to get those, which is very helpful because I really do use these two a lot. This is the respring right here. This is the trash, so like quit all applications and badges, and then this one is silence. And you can set which ones you want to be there, etc., etc. Colorize is a music app. So when you choose like music, it'll change the whole color of it. It'll change the whole color. Let me just hold it out. It'll change the whole color, and when you skip around, it'll change to customize. So there you go. I really like that tweak a lot because I'm a very visual kind of tweaks person. I like tweaks that are visual. Let me zoom back in. Okay. The next tweak is color keyboard, which is basically to get my keyboard to look like this. This is what I use, and I'll tell you guys what I have as my theme. This is hard to do behind a camera. My theme is this one. It's already in there when you install it. You do have to pay for colorkeyboard, because I did try to get the free one, but I don't think it works, so I just went ahead and bought it because I knew that was a very useful tweak for me, because I like the visual aspect of it for my iPhone. The next one is cylinder. It's like barrel, but I like this one better than barrel for some reason. It just has way more options, and you can choose more than one. So the one I have right now is antlines vertical, but I can just choose explosion, and let's see what that looks like. So basically it just zooms out, zooms in. So yeah, I like this one better, and you can choose like each time it goes back and whatever. So I like this one better than barrel. And yeah, the next one is dockshift. I use dockshift to get my dock transparent. So when you go here, I just use this to make this transparent. So that's what I use dockshift for. The next one is flux. Flux is a very useful tweak. I use it at nighttime. I just gotta find what folder it's in. It's probably in this one. Yeah, flux right here. I use flux for at nighttime. So it changes your thing at night like this, so you can change it to like be yellow. So that's what I use flux for, because it's way easier on the eyes for me at night than this bright white thing right now. So yeah, that's what I use flux for. And then the next one is gifpaper. Gifpaper is my wallpaper back here. This is my wallpaper. It is a gif of Chris Brown, because that is my favorite artist. So this is what you see. It's a gif, and it's very easy to use. You just search any gif that you want in Tumblr and you save it to your folder, or it gives you an option to set it as your wallpaper right there. So gifpaper. And mine, I made it to full screen, because some gifs are kind of small and it will only be like this small on your screen, so I always do full screen. The next one is gridswitcher. So basically I use the gridswitcher for this. It gives me a grid instead of just swiping this way. It's much easier for me to see most of my apps. So there's that. So we're gonna go back to, let me zoom out. There we go. Go back to this. The next one is hitting settings 7. I'm totally like forgetting what I use this for, but I think it's this one. Springboard settings, is that what it is? But that's how I use this springboard settings for to get the control center color. So you do highlight color, and then I choose pink, so that's pink, and that's how I get this stuff pink right here. So yeah, the next one is homescreen designer. Homescreen designer is to get my icons lined up how I want to. You can basically do anything in homescreen designer. I'm trying to get to it right here. Let's zoom out later. You can choose, there's some that you can browse through. I don't know if it's gonna pop out because yeah, so there's ones that you can browse through, popular ones, and there's like heart-shaped ones. You can basically do anything on homescreen designer, so that's what I use for it. And then the next one is iconomatic, whatever, however you say it. It's when you get a theme and you're a themer and you want to get like the shadows behind your icons to go away. It just gives you options. I haven't really used it much right now because I'm fine with the theme that I have right now, which makes my icons look like this. So then the next tweak is instahancer. I love this tweak. It makes Instagram so easier for me. Like, I can just find a photo that I want, like this one, hold it down, it gives me an option to save it, copy it to clipboard, copy link to clipboard, zoom, or whatever I want to do. So it's like such a useful tweak for me because I'm a big Instagram user and I like to save like quotes or pictures of Chris Brown or whatever. So yeah, the next one is, oh, I don't use this one, so I'll show you the alternative to this one in a moment. So the next one is lock HTML, which is basically what I use to get this down here. My time, it says 3:35, so it's currently 3:35. So that's what I use to get that there. And it's the widget. I'll put the widget pack down below, but I know it's one of the widgets. And to get the position I want it to, you go to advanced, and then you go to set widget coordinates, and my coordinates right now are -35 and 495, and you disable edit mode. So that's how I get it to my bottom middle down here. So that's what I use for that. And then the next tweak is message customizer, one of the best tweaks, I would say. It lets you customize your messages. So currently this is like what it looks like, but I also use bitesms. So that's also another reason why my messages look like this. But this is what it looks like. It lets you customize the background and how you want things to look in your messages. And I recently had to restore my phone because I installed a tweak that wasn't for an iOS 7 and it froze my phone, so that's why my phone is kind of blank right now. I just reinstalled everything. So yeah, it's a great, I really recommend this tweak for messengers. Noblur is when you're on your home screen, your lock screen, and you get a notification, it'll pop up and it won't blur your background, it'll just show up right there. So I love that tweak because I don't like the blur feature. The next tweak is record my screen, which does exactly what it does. You click these two buttons right here, you can set it what you want it to be, and I record my screen, and it lets you record your basically what you're doing on your screen, which I use to show what my wallpaper is and display it on Instagram or whatever I want to do. I use it for that. The next one is smartap. Smartap, I love this one because sometimes you're too lazy to reach all the way up here to lock your phone. So basically you just hit this and it'll lock your phone for you. And I love smartap because I'm always on my phone and that's what I always need, is to lock my phone. And sometimes I'm kind of lazy and I just double tap. The next one is spin, which is also a music tweak. So we're just gonna hit play right here, if I can hit it, and on your screen it'll pop up like this and it'll make your thing look like this. So that is spin. I really love this tweak, it's fun, and yeah. So there's some glitches with it because it's not really made for iOS 7, the new version, but I still use it for mine because I really like how it looks, but there's a little bit of glitches, so just be careful with it. The next tweak is springtomize. I'm not using it right now, so I'm not gonna even go into it. The next one is taptosnap, which is basically does exactly what it says, which is when you go on your camera, you just tap and it'll snap instead of having to hold your finger down here or use these. It's just basically tap to snap, which is a great tweak for me for selfies. The next one is tinybar, which is basically when you get a notification, instead of having this big thing, that notification that pops up, it's a really tiny bar up here. I can show you it. This is hard. There we go. A tiny bar will show up for it, and yeah, that is tinybar. The next one is tiny grid, which is what I use for my icons. Instead of having a whole bunch show up in a folder, I just use it to have one pop up in the folder, and then when I open up the folder, all the things that I have are in here. So that's what I use that for. So I'm gonna zoom out a little bit. The next one is Winterboard, which is basically what I'm using right now to theme my phone, and the theme that I have is Clarity. It is a free, it should be free insignia, so Clarity, I do really recommend that theme. It's just to get your icons looking nice. The next one I use is, the last one is Zeppelin, and I use this to change right up here to get these little crosses, if you can see them. I use them to get crosses, and I can use the carrier text. You can also, sorry, my camera totally just like cut off, but so there's basically, you can change them to any of these up here, right here, but I like my crosses, so I use that. And also, I forgot to mention, in lock screen tool, you can change whatever you want right here, but I choose just to not have anything there. And those are all the tweaks that I have on my phone, but there's also some other things that I haven't shared, which I can't remember right now, and it's really slipping my mind, which is really sucky. Yeah, but those are the tweaks that I use. And now I'm going to show you the photo editing things that I use, because a lot of people ask me what I use to edit my photos on Instagram. So this is Square Ready. It basically lets you make your full photo fit into a square. It's a great thing. Square Video, which is the same thing for your videos. This is Frame, I forgot what this is called. Oh, Fragment, whatever. So you just select a photo. Just gonna select a photo right here. And it lets you like change up the photo. It's a really cool app. I really love it a lot. This is Pixeloramic. Another one, it just lets you edit your photos. Afterlight, great photo editing one with tons of filters and things and whatnot. I'll show you. Lets you tons of filters in here and whatever. Love this app. This is Pick Play Post, which lets you combine a video and pictures together. Selfie is the one that I use to make my eyes huge, like in this one. Hold on. This one, it makes your eyes huge. Also in this one, it let me make my eyes huge, so that's what I use for to make my eyes huge. The next one is Frame Magic. I use that to put like pictures side by side like this. Hold on, let me just show you guys if I can click it, because it's really hard to do. Like this one, to put pictures like up and down and stuff with Instagram. The next one, there's a lot in this folder, is a 3D effect one, which basically lets you take a 3D photo. You can't edit your photos 3D, which I kind of don't like, but I'm yet to find one that makes my photos 3D. But this one is, I forgot what this is called. I don't even think I use this. Oh, Insta Shapes lets you make shapes of your photos or whatever. This one is Photoshop. I don't really use it on my phone. I'm more of like on my computer Photoshop type of person. This is Insta Status. It makes you, it's kind of like Tweetgram, so I like Insta Status better. This is Miragram. I don't use it a lot. I just customize it how I want. This is Photo Crop. And Insta Plus, I haven't used it in a while. I used to use it like when I first got Instagram, which was like the first photo editing thing, but I still love it. This is Pic Collage, which I got my collage for my messages. I got it back here in templates. They have a lot of templates you can do, but I got it right here. So this is what I'm using for my messages. This is Slow Shutter or Shutter something, and it basically lets you take a photo like this, and it like makes it look crazy. The next one is pop art. I don't use this one. I don't know what this is called because I don't use this one. This is video to music. So this is what you use to put music on your videos. I don't know why I have this because this doesn't work, but I have that, so I have to delete this. This is timer camera. This is when I didn't have a timer on my camera, but now with the tweak of cameratweak, I have the option, so I'm gonna delete this. This is a wallpaper app. It just lets you make like a cute little wallpaper like this. So yeah. The next one is kind of the same thing, but this lets you do it to your pictures. This is Flipgram, to like do a slideshow of your pictures. This one is girls camera. It's an Asian editing thing. As you can see, like up here, you can edit your photos like this. So yeah, I don't really use it a lot, but I find it like a really cool, playful tweak to do with your photos. The last one is Camera. I don't use this a lot. I just like filters on my camera. And yeah, I think this is everything on my phone. If I did forget anything, I'm sorry. You can ask me down in my comments about anything. I'll put all the sources, all of the repos, and all the tweaks down below. And yeah, so request more videos and what you guys would like to see, and bye.